miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Luis Ariz stands in. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Christian Bethancourt in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ariz on at first. Nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, I can understand how they want to be aggressive against this guy. Try to get those runs early, because if you don't, you may not get them later on. But you just have to do a better job of picking your spots. Outstanding job by the defense. They know who's on the ball for them. If they can get the outs defensively, they're going to move through this game pretty well.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one almost got him. One out and a runner at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. He will score and the Marlins have the lead. 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one. Lifted in the air, out to left. Duvall has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. On the inside corner for a strike. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies gets under it, makes the grab, and that is that. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the power speed combo. Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Runner breaks for third. Fly ball to right. 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Throw, and it gets away. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. And here it comes. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here is Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Olson, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, no one left. End of the first from Truist Park. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now here is Brian De La Cruz. Sale back to work. There's the strike. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And the pitch. That one missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. 1 out in second.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. Sale delivers. And it's even up.
Boom, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right through there, got him. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. John Birdie, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Sale ready. On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Duvall makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sanchez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Fought off foul. Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
That's ripped, base hit. And that extends the inning for Adam Duvall.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. That one fouled off. Murphy, the lead runner at second. Duvall on at first with 2 down. And that'll fall for a base hit. Murphy around third. The throw home. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to him.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. As the lefty gets to work. That's hard hit in the line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And now it's Vidal Brujan. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. In the air to left center. Duvall settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Doubled in his first AB. That clips a corner. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. That's out to center field. On the move. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Jake Burger. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
They just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short, Arcia. Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now here is Brian De La Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. De La Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That one in there across the letters.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Just missed.
Count full.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 4th, here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. There's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering way upstairs. In the air on the infield. Brujan has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's a little bit low. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Murphy, the runner at second with one away. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
2-2.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. The 2-2. Out to short. Brujan gets it to first. Now 2 away.
God, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And he tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Acuna at the plate and takes high there. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Marlins DH, John Birdie. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And there's a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Now here is Luis Arias. There's the strike. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's in there. That is strike two. Out to short. That's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he had to get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Digging in, Vidal Brujan. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit on the ground might be two. To second, there's one. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Sanchez going back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That's to third. Berger slings it across, and there are two down.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman,
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. 2 down, nobody on. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
DEJA.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Two outs. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but
now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. Back here in Atlanta, here's Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 9, Josh Bell.
Sale back to work. Towards first. Olsen takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, Jake Burger.
Here's a big power threat, Jake Burger. He's already homered in this game.
the offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
To the right side. And that quickly 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And Sale deals. And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 53.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
The center field.
It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Hit in the air, center field. Chisholm drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. New inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
The wind of the pitch. Center field. Dives, and it gets by.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. And the slider just misses. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
John Birdie at the plate.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
High fly ball out to left field. Duvall pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, catcher, Nick Fortes.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. They get the force. 3rd out. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The pitch. Bender, a righty that throws with power. He features a
One strike.
sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
1-1.
Not close with that one, and 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Inside, almost got him. That misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Right. Stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two outs. Foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets under and pops it up. A rise after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Kicks and fires. That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Arcia whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vidal Brujan. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Charlie Morton taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one way inside. The Marlins trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike. And another ball. Two down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Strike one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen makes the grab, and that's the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Weathers.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The wind of the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
Line drive. Makes the catch, one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Base hit into the outfield.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One down, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So here's Murphy now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now, Adam Duvall.
0-1.
Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the 9th at the plate. Ryan De La Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
Here comes a pitch. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1 out.
And that's outside.
Ball.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-handed reliever to the left side, but it is well foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Outside. 3-2 now. Jesus Sanchez waits on deck for Miami. Four in the 9th. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Laser base hit.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Tied at 4. Hit in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. Right through there for a strike. Missing inside, 1-1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Two on, 1 out.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
At the belt and fires. And takes low for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Clips it, that's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 62.
Number 62,
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And the pitch. And fouled off. 0-1. That one hooked foul. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And the righty deals. Slider misses outside. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And ball 1 to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hard hit left side. And Acuna retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs, 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 runners on base.